DeepSeek made V4 Flash official 3 days ago, and there's a way to use it for free for 6 hours every single day in every country on Earth. No API key, no credit card, no region lock. I'm going to show you exactly how that works. So, DeepSeek pushed V4 Flash out of preview. The official build is called DeepSeek V4 Flash July 31st. That number is just the date, July 31st, and it's live on the API in public beta right now. Now here's what actually changed, because this part confused a lot of people. The model itself is the same size and same architecture as the preview. DeepSeek didn't build a new network. What they did was repost-train it, meaning they took the same model and ran it through another round of training focused on agent capabilities. So things like calling tools correctly, working through long multi-step tasks, and recovering from errors instead of giving up halfway. On top of that, the API side got 2 upgrades. It now natively supports the Responses API format as well. Look at this chart. Terminal Bench 2.1. The new build scores 82.7. The preview version scored 61.8. That's a 21-point jump from post-training alone. On CyberGym, it hit 76.7, where the preview got 38.7. That's basically double. DeepSeek went from 7.3 to 54.4. And on almost every row here, Flash July 31st beats V4 Pro Preview, which is the bigger model in the same family. Terminal Bench 82.7 versus 72.1. Tulathlon Verified 70.3 versus 55.9. DS Bench Hard 59.6 versus 31.1. Now let me put that in perspective. Flash is a 284 billion parameter mixture of experts model with only about 13 billion active parameters per token. V4 Pro Preview is way bigger, and the small one is now beating the big one on agent tasks. For comparison, Opus 4.8 sits at 85 on Terminal Bench, so Flash at 82.7 is about 2 points behind one of the strongest closed models out there, from a model that costs a fraction of a cent per request. Quick note on honesty here. These are DeepSeek's own numbers, tested on their own harness at max reasoning effort, and 2 of those benchmarks, DS Bench Full Stack and DS Bench Hard, are internal DeepSeek sets. So take the exact numbers with some salt. But independent testing from Artificial Analysis also showed roughly a 10-point jump on their intelligence index, so the improvement is real, not just marketing. The weights are open too. The checkpoint is on Hugging Face. It ships with a speculative decoding module attached, same structure as the DSpark variant, which is why the repo shows around 304 billion parameters instead of 284. That extra chunk is the draft model that speeds up generation. If you have the hardware, you can serve this thing yourself with no API at all. On the API side, 2 practical things changed. The model now natively supports the Responses API format, and it's officially adapted for Codex. So if you're running Codex as your coding agent, you can point it at Flash directly. And if you were already calling DeepSeek-V4-Flash through the API, you got upgraded automatically. Same model name, new brain underneath. No code changes needed. Pricing stayed the same. Input is 14 cents per million tokens. Output is 28 cents per million. And there's a cache hit discount that drops input down to basically nothing, which matters a lot for agent loops because agents reread the same context over and over. In a long coding session, most of your tokens end up being cache hits, so the real cost of running this as an agent is even lower than the sticker price suggests. Also worth knowing, the old model names DeepSeek-Chat and DeepSeek-Reasoner are gone. They were retired on July 24th. Everything goes through V4 Flash or V4 Pro now. One more thing before the free part. V4 Pro is still in preview. DeepSeek said the official Pro release is coming soon, and Responses API support for Pro is expected in early August. So the fact that they shipped the small model first and marketed it as beating their own flagship tells you where their priorities are. They want Flash to be the default agent model. Cheap, fast, and good enough to run unsupervised. Okay, now the free part. There's a tool called Freebuff. It's the free version of CodeBuff, which is a terminal coding agent, kind of like Claude Code or Codex CLI. Freebuff is supported by small text ads in the terminal, and that's the entire business model. no subscription, no credit system, no trial that expires. And the day after the July 31st release, they announced free access to the new V4 Flash for everyone. 6 free hours per day, in every country. That's the important bit. Full mode works in the US, Canada, UK, EU, and about 25 countries with a bunch of models. But limited mode works everywhere else, and even behind a VPN, and it still gives you V4 Flash July 31st with 6 one-hour sessions daily. So no matter where you're watching this from, this works for you. Install takes one command, open your terminal, and run npm i-g Freebuff. That's it. If you don't have Node installed, grab it from nodejs.org first. Takes a minute. Once it's installed, you just type Freebuff in any project folder and it starts up. First launch asks you to pick a model. I'm picking DeepSeek V4 Flash, since that's what we're testing today. There's also a desktop app now if you don't like living in the terminal, and that's actually what I'll use for this demo, so you can see everything on screen. Alright, let's build something real. I'm going to make a Calendly-style booking page. The idea is a small coffee roastery called Canario that runs tasting sessions, and the owner needs a page where customers book slots. So here's my prompt. I'm telling it, build a single HTML file booking app for a coffee tasting room. Bookings save in the browser. Generate available slots from those rules and block anything already taken. Give it a warm coffee shop look, cream background, yellow accents. And now it's working. Watch what it's doing here. It's not just generating code top to bottom. It plans first, then writes, and Freebuff runs a code reviewer sub-agent over the changes before finishing. There's also a browser use agent that can actually open the page and check it. This is the agentic behavior those benchmarks were measuring, and you can see it happening live. Okay, it's done. Took a few minutes, let me open it. Clean landing header, Canario logo, and an owner panel with everything I asked for. Weekly hours toggles, session length, buffers, minimum notice, close dates. It even added a test drive section that seeds demo bookings, which I never asked for. Let me book something. Picking Tuesday, slots generate correctly from the rules, 30 minutes each with a 15-minute buffer. I grab the 1 p.m. slot, confirm, and it shows up in the owner panel with a working cancel button. Refresh the page, and everything's still there. It wired up browser storage on its own. One prompt, one file, real scheduling logic, works on the first try. Total cost, 0. If you want to go deeper with this model, the license is MIT, which is about as permissive as it gets. You can use it commercially, fine-tune it, ship it in a product, no strings. Second, the speculative decoding module is baked into the same checkpoint. Normally you need a separate draft model to speed up generation, but here the draft and the main model live in one repo, and in VLLM you turn it on with a single flag. That's why the repo shows 304 billion parameters instead of 284. The extra weight is the speed module. Third, there's a reasoning effort setting with 3 levels, low, high, and max, so you control how long it thinks before answering. All the benchmark numbers you saw earlier were run at max, and at the high and max levels, DeepSeek recommends letting it output up to 384,000 tokens, which tells you how long the reasoning chains can get. Oh, and there are already quantized versions up, so people are running this in Llama and LM Studio on their own machines. So here's my honest read. Flash July 31st is not the smartest model in the world. Opus and the top closed models still edge it out on the hardest tasks, and the benchmark gap on things like NL2 repo is still real, 54.2 versus 69.7. But for everyday coding work, building features, fixing bugs, scaffolding apps, it's more than good enough. And the combination matters more than the model alone. Open weights, 28 cents per million output tokens on the API, and a legit free path through Freebuff that works in every country. 6 hours a day is enough to do serious work daily without paying anyone anything. If you want to try it, the install command and all the links are in the description. Run it on one of your own projects, not a demo, and see how it holds up. That's the only benchmark that actually matters.